Hello, good morning, people. This is your boy Samuel Watson back on the farm. We are here today to give you, our viewers and subscribers, this interesting video today about fertilizing our peppers. Now, I've created a list about what we are going to speak about today, and at the end of the video, I want you to watch this video to the end because it is interesting. Stay to the end. I will give you an interesting tip at the end of this video. Now I've created a list of what we're going to talk about today: types of fertilizer, how to mix, how to apply, how often, and the benefits of these fertilizers. Let's go. So first, we're going to speak about types of fertilizers, right? What do you think this is? This is the calcium nitrate. Now, we are using just soluble fertilizers, or most of what I am using is soluble fertilizers. Small amount is granular, right? Small amount. Now we are using five basic or primary fertilizing schedule will consist of 5 fertilizers: calcium nitrate, magnesium sulfate, potassium nitrate, potassium sulfate, and monopotassium phosphate. Now, those are the 5 basic or primary fertilizers we use. So we use granular fertilizer as well, but the one we use is sulfate of ammonia, right? Later on I will tell you how we use that. So that is it for the fertilizers. We also use 2020 production and growth. One other granular fertilizer we use is the Green Plus. So we have covered all that soluble and granular fertilizer. How do we mix them? Now, let me start with your calcium nitrate. How do we mix the calcium nitrate? 36 pounds of calcium nitrate to the drum of water. Now, this drum is more than 50 gallons of water. It's about 60 gallons of water. So 36 pounds of calcium nitrate to 50 gallons of water to the drum. Now I am mixing just my calcium today. Point to note about the calcium nitrate: you mix the calcium nitrate alone. Do not mix your calcium nitrate with any other fertilizers. Now, for my other 4 soluble fertilizers, the magnesium sulfate, potassium nitrate, potassium sulfate, and monopotassium phosphate, they are mixed together. So you will mix all the other 4 fertilizers in one drum together. Reason being, they mix well together, not like the calcium nitrate that is not compatible with those other fertilizers. So the calcium nitrate, it forms insoluble compounds such as the calcium phosphate. So when you're administering it to your plants won't be getting any calcium. So to the 1 drum of water, magnesium sulfate, 22 pounds. For the potassium nitrate, 3 pounds. For the potassium sulfate, 4 pounds. For the monopotassium phosphate, 10 pounds. 10 days before harvesting or 50. You can say 2 weeks before harvesting, you must increase your potassium sulfate to 12 pounds. Right? Your potassium sulfate must be increased to 12 pounds. Your magnesium sulfate must be increased to 24 pounds. So that is how you mix them. How do we apply these fertilizers to our plants? Simple. Well, it is simple for me, maybe not for you. But after you have mixed your drum of fertilizer, I can tell you it is very concentrated. Do not underestimate it. The 36 pounds of calcium nitrate in this drum is very, very concentrated. Strong. Ensure you don't throw this fertilizer on the plant by itself. It will burn them up and all the leaves will fall off. So do not make that mistake. Now I'm using the fertigator. This is the fertigator. Now I will put my fertilizer, mix my water with fertilizer in this drum. So I'll mix my fertilizer in this drum. How do we mix it? We will take a 5-gallon bucket. So I want to demonstrate to you. I don't want you to make any mistake. So after you have mixed your drum of fertilizer, you will take a 5-gallon bucket of this fertilizer full. You will half this drum of water, throw your 5-gallon fertilizer in it, hook up your fertigator that is going to the plants, water coming from your source, which is your black tank. You can even hook your pump up to it to push the pressure to this fertigator, because how it works is pushes water from the source, comes up, sucks, the pressure sucks the fertilizer out and send it to the plants. Easy. So remember I said half your drum of water, throw your 5-gallon bucket inside, send to your plants. Now, for those persons watering by hand, you cannot water the same way. Your drum of water, or you can half your drum of water, and you will take 2 pounds of the calcium nitrate. What you can do is start by adding 1 pound of the calcium nitrate to the half drum of water when they are young, and you increase it gradually by adding 2 pounds when they are coming up, when they are growing up. So after you mix that 2 pounds of calcium nitrate in the half drum of water, you use your watering pan and you water your plants. It will not burn them. So that is how you apply it. Now, how often do we do this? How often do you water your plants? Or if you just plant your peppers, when can you start by applying this fertilizer? Immediately. Immediately. So you plant your plants today, you water them with the fertilizer. Whenever you're watering, water with fertilizer. This is called spoon feeding, right? You're sending a low concentration of fertilizer in your water to the plants every day, every other day. Now, as I said, how often do you apply it? If the rain is falling, guys, if the rain is falling, do not apply any fertilizer or water to your plants. If the time is dry, you can apply every day or every other day. Now, if the time is dry and you want to apply every day, go to your plants, check the root area if it is dry. Do not apply too much, because you know, too much water or too much fertilizer is just as bad as you are not giving them any. So that is how often you apply it. So what are the benefits of these fertilizers? Why do we use them? Now, let me start with the calcium nitrate. The calcium nitrate boosts your plants as it relates to growth. You know, the nitrate is for growth. Now, the calcium builds the cell walls of a plant. Plant is very strong, green and pretty. Now, when the plant starts to flower, you know that calcium is needed for the substance, or for the sustaining of that blossom. That blossom needs to hold on until that fruit comes. When the fruit comes, it builds that fruit, right? Now, if you don't have any calcium, you know, you have blossom in a rot and the whole works. Now, for the other 4 fertilizers, magnesium sulfate, what it does is it boosts the size of the peppers. The potassium also boosts the size of the peppers. Phosphorus or phosphate, you know, phosphate is good for root development, and potassium also is good for flower development also. So you have covered a wide range of nutrients to the plants. Your plants will grow nice, big, pretty. Now, that are some of the benefits. I said you are to stay to the end of the video to get an interesting tip. I have more than one interesting tip for you. 2 interesting tips. Let me start with the first interesting tip. You have covered a wide range of nutrients, but you have not covered all. Boron, which is 1, zinc and iron. Ensure you give your plants these 3 nutrients along with the primary fertilizing schedule. So you can apply boron, zinc and iron along with your granular fertilizer, which is the sulfate of ammonia. It will boost your peppers. They will be looking mighty fine. Another interesting tip. Do you think pepper is the only one you can apply this type of fertilizer to? No. Tomatoes, hot peppers, sweet peppers, corn, potato, whichever plant you are planting, the same type of fertilizing can be done. Now guys, I want you to remember to like, share, leave a comment and click that subscribe button. Click that subscribe button. Peace out.